This is the Marvel Legends X-Men 97 retro carded Marvel's Cable. This figure is looking to be one of the best Cable figures we've had from the Marvel Legends line. I picked up this figure from Amazon. Let's get him out of packaging. And here is the X-Men 97 retro carded Cable out of the packaging, and boy, oh boy, my goodness. You know, I'm not the biggest Cable fan. I could care less about the character. I'm sorry to all the Cable fans out there. He's just not my favorite X-Men or mutant, but this figure is one heck of a figure. Unbelievable. It is looking to be one of the best, if not the best, Marvel Legends Cable figure we've ever had. Now, admittedly, there's a lot of bias with the animated version of Cable. I mean, a lot of the purists would still prefer the Rob Liefeld version, the comic book version with all the pins and all that. They probably prefer that over this one. But I'm telling you, if you set aside all the biases, I still think this figure tops all other Marvel Legends Cable figures that we've gotten. It's just so nostalgic. You get elements of the Rob Liefeld Cable, you got elements of the cartoon and the comic book all in one figure, and the figure is sculpted beautifully. He comes with great accessories, he's got a great head sculpt, paint apps, the works. This is one heck of a Cable figure. I cannot wait to show him off. Let's take a closer look at the details of this new Marvel Legends X-Men 97 retro carded Cable. Head to toe, the figure stands at about 18 centimeters tall, or about 7 1/8 inches tall. And for comparisons, here he is with fellow X-Men 97 figure. We have Marvel's Rogue, or just Rogue, and we have the Maximum Series Marvel Legends Spider-Man. So Cable is really a tall character in the comic books and even in the cartoons, and the way he's scaled with a couple of these other Marvel Legends figures, I think they got it right. Now, the figure does come with a slew of accessories. He comes with his two signature blaster, a blaster pistol and a blaster rifle, which is straight out of the comic books and the cartoons. I am loving the design of these accessories. Look at this one. It's done in this metallic silver plastic that they've painted a little bit. My only gripe about these accessories, because they're such a perfect accessories, they're even blast effect compatible, is they're made of semi-gummy. I say semi because it's pretty hard here, but the stock and the handle, they're soft. Same with this one, semi-gummy plastic, which is really a shame, Hasbro. I don't know if they did that on purpose so that it'll be easier to fit the weapons on his gripping hands, but I think they were saving money. They didn't want it to make it too hard, safety reasons or whatever. Now, he does come with Iron Man's booster blast effects or repulsor effects. I think this is a better use of these blast effects because they look great on these guns. So yeah, very cool. Would have been nice if we got a different kind of blast effect instead of recycled bits, but it's still okay. And then he comes with two pairs of hands. He's got the pistol gripping hands, and this is the one. These are the hands that came in stock as you take him out of the packaging. The punching closed fist hand for his right hand, and then the sort of grabbing, relaxed hand. This is really to hold the gun, the underbelly of the gun when you have him posed with his blaster rifle. And I think that's the main purpose of this hand, and I like it. I like the fact that they've given him something like this instead of the usual splayed out hands or salute or pointing hand. This is perfect. Itself, it is a remarkable sculpt. It's the newest sculpt that we've had, all pinless joints, and you can see the coloration of this figure. It's so cartoony. You've got some I don't know if they're pastel colors, but yeah, straight out of the cartoons type of matte finish on the greens and the blues. The cybernetic arm is actually molded in silver plastic that's a little shiny. Would have preferred it to be very shiny, much like Silver Surfer, but I think it would have ruined the effect if it were too shiny. So okay, I can forgive that. Same with the belt and all that. Very, very cartoony. If this is not your thing, if you don't like how it looks, the cartoon look of a figure for Marvel Legends, then this is not for you. I'm not going to force you to like it. You're not going to like it. Okay? Let's talk about this head sculpt, though. The head sculpt is straight out of the cartoons, and dare I say, maybe the comic books. The only thing really missing is that eye effect flash that you know what I'm saying, that spark eye effect that he usually has in the comic books. That's probably the only thing missing. I wish there were a way to just add that on, but I don't think it would be very difficult. He comes with a comm set here on his, attached to his left ear. You can see the influences of Rob Liefeld still present here in the in this cartoon version. Lots of Jim Lee essence, lots of Jim Lee aesthetic as well. You had these really corny boots. I mean, he was one of the corniest for me. I'm sorry, I'm not a big Cable fan. I thought it was such a corny character. It was always so emo, so brooding. He was like, he's from the future. He knows how things are gonna happen. So, okay. You know, he has a right to feel depressed and mopey all the time, but he was a very depressing character to read in the comic books, and I really didn't like it. Same with X-Force. When he led X-Force, not really a big fan, but man, look at this thing. It is so cool. Let's talk about articulation. Neck is on a dumbbell ball joint here, ball joint in the middle, ball joint at the base of the neck. He's got a smooth rotating ball joint for his upper torso, and get this, he even has a waist swivel that ratchets a little bit. He does not have butterfly hinges for his shoulders. That is a bit of a shame. They could have put that easily since this is a new torso. Shoulders go in and out, forward and backward 360, albeit hindered by these huge shoulder pads. He's got bicep swivels, pinless double hinged elbows, wrists are on swivels and hinges. No drop down ball joints, but you do sort of the splits. He's got thigh swivels, pinless double hinged knees. No, is there a calf? No boot cut. Ankles go up and down and have the rocker tilt. On my copy, though, the left knee joint is loose as heck. Loose AF, man. Look at this. I don't know if it's a factory issue or if it's a common issue. Somebody let me know in the comments if you have this figure. You're lucky enough to get it. If you have this same issue with the knee or left knee on my copy, because the right knee is fine, it ratchets. This one, somehow probably through the assembly process, they scraped off the ratchet or the notches to make the knees ratchet. Yeah, I don't like that one bit, and it does impede a little bit on the dynamic posing and all that. So molded pieces here and there. You got the X crest, the belt, the pads, even the straps. I love the fact that they've split it so that it still gives the illusion that there's this has got his suspenders going on. His costume is just like the corniest thing on earth. I mean, in the future, they lost all fashion sense, and you know, this is supposed to be badass in the future. I don't know what. Green gloves, gardening gloves. He's got these weird boots, and he's got shoulder pads as though he was from the NFL. Anyway, whatever. I'm sorry to hurt all the Cable fans out there, but like I said, not the biggest fan. And so some final thoughts on this X-Men 97 Cable. Despite not being the biggest Cable fan in the world, I really don't like the character, I thought this was an amazing figure. This figure deserves a 10 out of 10. If they could have improved it, maybe tighter joints, maybe some holsters for him to put his guns, some way to store the weapons if he's not using them, maybe that blast effect or eye effect, that spark in his eye, maybe that would have made this figure a perfect 11, or not perfect, but an epic 11 rating. But as it is, I thought this was a perfect Cable figure, and definitely one of the best, if not the best, Cable figure we've gotten from the Marvel Legends line. Now, do I keep it? I'm not exactly the biggest fan, like I keep saying, so I'll probably not keep this one for long. I mean, I keep him for a while to do some comparisons and all that, but I don't see myself keeping this in my collection simply because I'm not really into Cable. But for those of you who are into X-Force and the Rob Liefeld era of Cable, and even the X-Men 97 cartoon era of Cable, man, this is an absolute must-have. You've got to pick this one up. Just don't pay scalper prices for it. I mean, I think 40, 45 bucks. That should be the ceiling. I'd probably go as far as 50 bucks, but that's it. Don't give in for anything more than 50 bucks. 50 bucks I think is fair. I mean, you're gonna hunt this thing down. You're gonna spend a lot of money hunting this thing down, and I think the extra money you pay, I think, is well worth it. Okay, so those are my thoughts. I'd like to know what you think of this figure. Have you gotten this figure? Is it still like a unicorn for you, like you've never seen it? Or is it something that was very easy for you to come by? Hit me up in the comments. Let me know what you guys think about this figure. And as always, hit that notification bell so you never miss out on any of my latest video reviews. If it's your first time here on this channel, welcome and please subscribe. Thanks for watching.
Time's taught me anything. You can't go back. Plow forward!
Oh, let's show these toasters why you don't screw the summers.